It's Jonny FairPlay, a reality TV icon, Survivor Hall of Famer, and you're listening to the Metal Hand of God podcast. It's the best! And I wouldn't lie about that.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
Jesus H. Christ.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
I'm badass. And you're good ass. You're goody little two-shoes. You're goody little two-shoes. Goody little two-shoes.
Don't worry if you don't make it out alive. We'll give you your money back. Guaranteed.
Hello, me mates. I am Captain Wayne of the mighty MHOG. If you've just finished looting ships and plundering villages, but want to still impress your beautiful witch, I highly recommend Rugged Pirate Beard Company. Listen, crew, your beard deserves better than off-the-shelf stuff. That's why Rugged Pirate Beard Company handcrafts premium oils, butters, and colognes, all built inside a living pirate universe. These aren't just beard products, they're a full adventure. With rich carrier oils like Jehovah, Argan, and Jamaican Black Castor, your beard stays soft, healthy, and rugged as the day is long. Every scent has a story. Whether it's hunting legendary sea beasts, chasing down barrels of spiced rum, or following Blackbeard himself across the stormy seas, it'll make you look and feel like a million pieces of gold. So, if you're ready to smell legendary and join the crew, head over to ruggedpiratebeard.com and gear up today.
Welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and with me is that fucking guy.
J. Matthew Robin,
This
Cinnamon
guy.
Matt, the king of things, the lover of every swollen soul in America. J. Matthew
Swollen
Robin.
Soul. Nice.
Swollen
nice,
soul.
nice. I like that.
There's some nice posters you have behind you.
thank
Did
you so
Hobby
much.
Lobby have a sale?
Absolutely. I got those from Hot Topics too.
And our incredible guest is the one, the only Mr. Jonny FairPlay from fucking Survivor, from wrestling, from everywhere, dude. What's going on, brother?
I'm the Boca Raton Championship Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion of the world.
Fuck yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a
crazy is
beautiful
that?
belt, man. That is a
It's
beautiful
heavy
belt.
as fuck, dude. Oh my God. I'm a real
Yep.
boy.
Matt's actually a wrestler as well. Like he does stuff out of Florida. So yeah.
Yeah, I was trained by Umaga.
Oh,
and
sweet.
Probably 15 years ago. So
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm down in Boca. Like I think we run shows like 4 times a year. So I've beaten
okay.
beat Tyler Breeze, Harley Cameron, Bobby Fish. None of them are happy about it whatsoever. Not even close. They're like, "What's the finish?" I'm like, "You're not gonna like it."
You're gonna be really pissed, you know?
Yeah. Remember when you walked in smiling with your bag?
You're gonna leave a little bit more smug and pissed off.
yeah.
But man, yeah, I seen I hit you up because I saw you were doing this little promo thing right here for season 50.
Yeah.
right here. Yeah.
So
That's fucking cool, man.
So it's myself and Richard Hatch. I'm the Survivor Hall of Famer, greatest villain of all time. Richard Hatch is the first winner of Survivor, and season 50. Little known fact. So going into season 50 of Survivor, it's been 25 years. There's 2 seasons a year. Going into the season, like watching the Super Bowl and everything else, Survivor is the first network show ever to advertise on every other network because you don't do that.
Yeah.
So, and I guess if you have enough money, with the way the streaming world works now, it's just like, if we're taking Netflix money, we might as well take Paramount Plus money. So, so NBC Universal's not looking at it as CBS is advertising, Paramount Plus is advertising.
Right.
Gotcha.
So the ratings were the highest they've been in 6 years. It's a great season. Like,
I agree. I've been watching it.
Yeah, I've been touring for 7 years now, and there were some New Era seasons where like people were literally hate watching at the viewing parties, and it just wasn't fun. And this is, I mean, I think it just put Coach on every season, and it's good. I think it's that simple.
I have to agree with you, man, dude. Yeah. Like that dude says the wildest shit I've ever seen, but I love him as he's just the greatest person he's a
hypocrite.
Show. Yeah,
he's a hypocrite. I mean, it's all about honor and integrity, and he's the exact opposite, and doesn't know it.
Yes, that's it.
Unself-awareness of his hypocrisy makes him one of the greatest characters ever in the world to watch.
So fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I love like this past season where him like right at the beginning when him and Ozzy are being okay, we're gonna squash this, we're gonna, and then he fucking steals the key right out of his hand. Fuck you, dude.
yeah, with honor and integrity.
Yeah, 100%, man.
No, it's crazy. I actually, real quick, I just got back from the Ron Clark Academy. Ron Clark, he was on Survivor: Edge of Extinction, and he was a villain. He was a bad guy, and we became friends. And somebody, they're just like, "You're friends with Ron Clark?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's a fellow scumbag like me." And they're just like, "Dude, he's one of the greatest heroes on the planet." And I'm just like, "No, Ron Clark." They're just like, "No, you don't understand." So Ron Clark developed this unique teaching method that it like you go to a school, every kid there, like you ask a question, everyone raises their hand. When he calls on you, you stand on the desk, everyone's cheering and stuff. When you get it right, there's laser lights and confetti, and they do, all I do is win. It is nuts. So he wrote a book. Oprah had him on the show, and then they did the Oprah Book Club, and then they made the movie about him. Matthew Perry played him in the movie, and I'm just like, wow, that's Ron Clark. And they're like, yeah. So anyway, Ron Clark now has the Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta, which is this incredible school to which, like, we went into this one section, and he was just like, because it's like Hogwarts. You go in, as soon as you go in, they spin the thing, and it says which of the 4 houses you're in. And to get from the second floor to the bottom, you have to do the slides. It's nuts. And he sent a tweet to the Game of Thrones producers. He was like, "Hey, my school needs dragons. Can you guys hook us up?" And that tweet went unread by the producers of Game of Thrones for like 2 years. And then out of nowhere, they're like, "Oh my God, just saw this app." They gave him $8 million to build this dome with dragon. Like, it's insane.
What?
So I was just there with, it was like me, Parvati, Rizzo,
nice.
Emily, pretty much everybody. I mean, I think it was like 120 survivors. It was insane.
Holy shit, that's really cool.
Tyler Perry was there with Joe.
What?
It was nuts.
That's insane.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's where I just got back from. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's great, man. That's fucking awesome, dude. That sounds trippy altogether. Like, I would love to see this fucking school. Like,
it's
really.
Nuts. It is literally the coolest thing. I went last year, and I think I cried 9 times. So I mean, it is like, so most of the kids that go to that school have like a 1% chance of graduating high school. And he has like a 95% college acceptance rate.
Man, that's incredible, dude.
Like they're doing math problems like they're like 9-year-old, or no, they're probably like 10. Anyway, we're all looking at each other like, apparently I'm an idiot. So like, I mean, they're all geniuses. And they're all going to Duke and Yale, and I mean, it's nuts. Yeah,
dude, that's fantastic, dude. But that's to hear that somebody is doing something that cool for these kids, man. That's just amazing. I wish more people were like that, and more schools were like that.
So it was cool. Like we were asking, we were just like what all famous people have been here? It's like, I don't really like to say. And I'm like, all right. And he's like, well, I will say Oprah's been here. I'm like, well, he's like, Kanye's been here. And I'm like, what? Let's
go. That's crazy. That's fucking sick, dude.
He's like top real world villain there.
Yeah, for real.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I the tides have changed. So I just got my bully box combo the other day. I thought I was wearing the shirt and the vinyl record, but of course his descriptions are nothing. So I'm just like, oh, I have a CD because I haven't had a CD player in 9 years. This is perfect. exactly what I needed.
Hey, you can look at it and look pretty. Is the art nice
Yeah.
on the cover at least?
No, it's just solid black, of course.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I figured
Yeah,
that.
it's gotta
I was
be
gonna
some-
make that joke, but it's neat that it is.
Of course.
That's terrible, terrible. Matt, you were gonna ask him something. I heard you
Yeah.
were getting ready to say something.
So what is the watch party for Survivor? What does that entail? Like, what happens? How do y'all do that?
So me and Hatch, we've been touring the country. Like we did Rhode Island and then Indianapolis, and then we just did Richmond, Virginia. We took this week off for the Ron Clark thing. So we're starting back. We're going to be this Wednesday in Baltimore at Jimmy's Famous Seafood, where the wrestlers hang out. So we're going to be there this week. And we just I usually have a bunch of survivors come. We watch the show, like we do a meet and greet beforehand, and then I do trivia during the commercial breaks, and like I'll hold up like it's just like Camilla. Well, first I'm just like, hey, like you can only win 2 of these because I know there's one nerd that knows the answer to all these. You're not leaving with all these autographed pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right,
it's
right,
like whenever I'm at these things, I have survivors sign a bunch of pictures and stuff. And so I'm just like, I was like, all right, Camilla, she's on season 50. What was her first tribe? And then, and I'm just like, for the record, I don't know the answers to any of these questions.
Yeah.
I do not care whatsoever. Police yourself, answer authoritatively. That's it. And, it takes about 2 or 3 questions. They're like, oh my God, he doesn't know the answers to any of these questions. Do not care. I'm literally just trying to give everyone something, so it's a
Right, yeah,
participation. Everyone leaves with something.
No,
So we do that, and then afterwards, sometimes we do a live podcast, sometimes we don't. It just depends. Hatch likes to go to bed early. I don't. So we'll see.
I was gonna ask, how is Hatch, man? I haven't
he's
seen
wonderful.
him in the public eye for years. I've watched Survivor since the first one, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm your fan, but it's more along the lines like I watched a couple seasons and then I left it. Then I came back for a couple more seasons, things like that.
Sure.
I didn't watch
No,
him consistently.
he was on Supervillain season 2 last year.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah. I was on season 1. He's on 2. Tyson's on season 3 right now.
No shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
So, he's doing good. He's still going through his tax bullshit.
Yeah.
So there's an article that came out in USA Today last Saturday with fines and penalties and interest. He owes $3.3 million right now.
Whew.
And it's just like the dude went to jail for 5.5 years. We're done.
Yeah. I mean, he already paid for that. I mean, he paid for his, with time. Fuck.
Yeah. And the crazy thing was he never missed an episode of Survivor when he was in jail.
Really? Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's
He's
awesome.
a big dude.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's like, it's just like, hey, I want to watch this. He's like, no, we're watching this.
He's like, no, we're gonna watch what I want to watch.
Yeah, we're watching Survivor, brother.
That's awesome.
I mean, we can figure it out if you want, but we're watching Survivor.
Yeah, man. He's a legend, and so of course are you. But I mean, he was a legend in those episodes because he was the first winner. I mean, the first winner of any.
Well, and he figured out the alliance. I mean, those idiots were just, they were voting alphabetically and astrological sign. He was just like, the whole gimmick is if we work together, then we can, kind of control this thing,
kind of get stuff going. Yeah.
And Rudy was Rudy was just like, I'll vote with you, but I'm not in your alliance. And he was like, all right, well, sure, but by definition, you are in my alliance.
Exactly. Old Rudy, man. Rest his soul.
It's so funny. So I have a friend, Justin. He does the leave no trace thing. He actually goes around the world telling people to leave no trace, when you're in these areas. And he was in Annapolis talking to the people there about the leave no trace thing. And he was by the hospice that Rudy was at, right before he passed,
really?
Literally a couple days. And they're just like, hey, did you ever watch Survivor? He's like, yeah, this is my favorite show. And they're like, well, Rudy's here. He's like, oh my God, he's my favorite Survivor of all time. He's like, would you like to meet him? And he's like, yeah. So he goes in, and Rudy, they're like, he's probably not going to talk to you. And he's like, okay. Yeah. So anyway, so he goes in, and he's like, Mr. Bosch, I'd like to, because he was a Navy SEAL, and he was like, yes, Mr. Bosch, I'd like to thank you for your service to our country. You're a hero. Thank you. And he's like, nothing. And he was like, all right. So he leaves, and he's like, fuck that. So he goes back. He goes, by the way, my favorite show of all time is Survivor. You're my favorite Survivor ever. I fucking love you. You're fucking great. And Rudy goes, Richard Hatch? And he goes, yes, sir. He goes, he's a queer.
No. Dude, that's great.
So Rudy's last words ever were probably, Richard Hatch.
She was a queer.
I told Hatch, he was like, I believe it, and that made him happy.
Dude, that's so fucking funny, man. That is hilarious. Yeah, I remember that he always used to say that shit even on the fucking show. He was saying stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, because that's Rudy. I mean, and the world was different in 2001.
Yeah. God, I can't believe that shit's been around. The show's been around since 2001. That's so
it's crazy.
Nuts,
it's crazy.
That's so nuts, dude.
So I mean, like the only thing close is what The Simpsons and Monday Night Raw. I don't know.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, damn, dude, that's crazy. We're getting old, man. Getting old.
Don't remind me. I got a half marathon this Saturday, and I'm dreading every second of it, brother.
Do you normally run?
I'm doing low carb IPAs to prepare.
Nice.
I love your preparation. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Preparation H and low carb IPAs.
Hell yeah.
Do you run a lot of marathons and stuff like that?
I've run, I don't know, like 10 or so half. I've never done a full marathon. I've just done half.
Okay.
That's enough. It's 13 miles. It's obnoxious.
Yeah.
So no,
my girlfriend's a freak and she does the whole marathons.
Oh yeah, no. It seems unhealthy to me. So I don't know. There's this girl Melissa from Squid Game season 2, and her and I are raising money for this charity event in December. So we're running.
Oh, very cool.
We're running together, and I'm drinking a beer every 3 miles. So I got my fiance strategically waiting at
each mile. That's great. That's cool.
Yeah.
What's in between? What's in between shots?
Vodka IV.
Oh, perfect. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You know,
I used to be so good at running when I was in the military, but I got out and didn't do anything. And then I got with Emily, my girlfriend, and she runs all the time, and I can't even do a mile and a half. I'll burn out so fast. It's horrible.
My first
officially an old man.
My first half marathon, I did not run a mile straight without stopping before my first half marathon. And then I got out there and I'm just like, well, this sucks. And the sooner I finish, the sooner it's over. And so I just ran and like my friends were like, you're insane. Like, who does that? And I'm just like, I just have this mental thing. I'm just like, hurry up and be done. It's kind of like how I approach life. Like not life, but like activities in life. I'm not in a hurry to end.
Like, hurry up and be done. I'm going to be done with this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Go to my next step.
Yeah.
Man,
well, that's what Bert Kreischer did. He didn't train at all, and he's got that big belly, and he ran a marathon with just like while drinking beer and everything. He never stopped.
Yeah. Boston Rob, he's run a full marathon, and he was just like he's like, how have you not? I can't do a Boston accent, but he was just like, how have you not run a full marathon? I'm just like, dude, because like I have. He's like, no, you just stop at all the taverns and all the breweries, and I was just like, well, I'm like I could do that, but like, once again, like 2 hours seems like a long time to do anything for me.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot, dude. It would, if I could get it done in 2 hours, that'd be fantastic. It would probably take me
like 5 hours.
Yeah, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no way I could do that in 2 hours.
Those things take a while. So,
but they did the Disney one. She did the Disney one, so it was like stopping at rides and everything like that.
Oh yeah, so there you go. So
did she get to dress in the costumes and stuff? That'd be great.
She could have, but I don't think she did. She's not like
running around
really
and
true heart of heart.
A Tigger outfit or something,
Yeah.
When she finished, were you dressed in one of those costumes?
I would have been. I would have been in a princess costume and a fucking
I was going to say that.
I was going to say
that.
The Tinkerbell wings, even though they get in the way.
Oh yeah, I'd have had my balls hanging out that little dress thing.
Well, the wings are grabbable.
Yeah.
Yes.
The balls are grabbable too.
Would be more elusive, but she's not. Those wings you can just really grab a hold of.
Yep. That's the way to
dude.
take advantage of a ferry if you ever think of it.
Well, I don't think you're allowed to say that in 2026.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not allowed to say a lot of things we do, but anyway, we're two old codgers. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I do want to say one thing about one of the seasons you were in, Survivor, man. As of course everybody knows, except for Matt. Matt has no idea.
Sure.
I'm not
about. He's not. He hasn't gotten into
I haven't
Survivor.
watched it. It sounds fun. After Wayne.
But dude, the grandma thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
The grandma thing.
I did hear about this.
Greatest. One of the greatest moments in Survivor history, brother.
It's not one of it. Is the greatest. It's not.
I agree.
It's actually the greatest moment in the history of reality television, as I've been told by
I actually have to agree with you.
The National Television Institute has it like on loop as the greatest moment. So
that's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, because it blew me away, especially like with the tears and the upset. Dude, you guys planned that to the
and the payoff. I mean, the Jerry Springer payoff of it all.
It was beautiful, dude. It was amazing. Like I applaud you on that for sure, dude.
Thank
amazing.
You.
One of my favorite moments.
It was so I had never seen Survivor before I was cast. So I'm living in Los Angeles. I'm on my way to a Von Dutch party. I go to the corner to have a cigarette, and the girl I'm with, she's pumping gas, and so this white Volvo locks up the brakes, and she was like, "Hey, do you mind if I ask you a crazy question?" I'm like, "You're hot, why not?" She goes, "You ever watch Survivor?" I go, "No, they're a bunch of fucking losers." She goes, "I'm the casting director." I go, "Sucks for you." She goes, "I'm offering you a 1 in 16 chance at $1 million." I'm like, "Whatever." She goes, "I think you'd be great." I'm like, "Tell me something I don't know, honey." She goes, "That's it. You're on." So after that, I go on eBay. I order every episode on VHS, every early show interview in which they explain why they felt they were voted out. I went to Catalina, became Skin Diver certified. I am literally one of the most prepared survivors in the history of the show, but I had never seen it prior to that. And then I became, and so I'm watching the show, and I'd get to the Loved Ones Challenge and I'd cry. And I'm like, oh my God, like this sucks. Like, why am I crying? I'm like, I have to be able to weaponize this. And so on season 6 of Survivor Amazon, Jenna Morowska's mom was dying of cancer, and everyone lost the end of the food auction so she could get a letter from home to find out the status of her mom. Right. So I'm like, well, what's more sympathetic than a dying mom, a dead grandma? So that's when I came up with the dead grandma lie. My buddy Thunder D was a big enough scumbag to go through with it. And then what they don't show is like night 1 or night 2, everyone's like, who's your loved one? I was like, well, mine's my grandma, but they made me list a backup because she's not doing well. And they're like, your grandma's going to be here. So I didn't even have to say anything. My buddy came around the corner and they're like, oh no, his grandma didn't make it. So when my buddy comes up and hugs me, he's like, Roddy Piper got fired from SmackDown. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Grandma died. And he was like, did you get the letter? I'm like, what, FedEx? Like, I'm on a fucking island. No. And he was just like, dude, she died, dude. I'm just like, can you say dude 12 more times to really sell this? So anyway, so everyone loses on purpose, and then we come back, and of course it leaves on a commercial break. So it was like, oh my God, I fucking hate this kid, but I mean, fuck, his grandma died. And then we come back and do the reveal. I'm like, my grandma's sitting home watching Jerry Springer right now. And they're like, fuck you. So, dude, but I mean, that also there's consequences for actions. So I've woken up in 3 separate emergency rooms in 3 separate states from being sucker punched from behind and knocked unconscious.
Oh, nice.
So I had to change my number, I think 3 times. I got death threats. People sent feces to CBS, attention to me. And
really?
Like, do you overnight that, or do you?
How's that go? Like, hey, I need this shit sent somewhere. Yeah. Oh, okay. You mean something? No, I mean literally. This is some shit I need sent over here.
I fucking hate this guy. So the week Saddam Hussein was captured, the front page of the New York Daily News was the most hated man in America. Picture of me. Saddam was page 2.
Yep. So, I remember that, dude. I remember that. It was crazy. And it just like literally, you are or I don't think you are anymore, but you were like the most hated person on the planet, dude. It was
now there's Kardashians.
Well, yeah, true. But they were still like on the cusp when this was happening. They weren't like big and famous then, were they?
No.
Yeah.
Like you said you don't think I still am the most hated. I'm like, well, now there's Kardashians.
Oh yeah. There's a lot more to hate now.
In that, I mean, like, so 30, I believe it's 33 million people watched my finale to see me lose because they hated me that much. So like Survivor was the #1 show in the world until like season 3. Then it dropped to like number 2 or 3, and then it kept dropping. I think season 6 was like either 5 or 6 for the week, not for the night, for the week, of all the networks. So, and then my season, we were the pirate season, and that was right after Pirates of the Caribbean came out, so the timing was perfect. And so CSI was #1, we were #2, and then I did the Dead Grandma Lie, and we were #1 that week and every week after.
Oh wow.
So 33 million people watch. They're just like, I want to see this motherfucker lose so bad.
They wanted to see him burn, man. That's all they wanted to do.
Jeez, you amazing Christians with your love and empathy. That's the thing that pissed me off so bad, because like I do go to church, and and they're just like, lying about your grandma, that's gonna make her die, and I'm just like, that sounds paganish in belief, because
shitty.
The Christian church I go to says, if you say something doesn't make it true.
and your grandma,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And your grandma loved it, right? She
her license plate said Dead G-Ma. She loved it.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's
hilarious.
Amazing.
And for the record, who didn't lie in college or whatever, like you went out the night before, you didn't study for whatever reason. It's just like, oh man, my grandma died, I gotta go out of town, but I'll take that exam on Monday. I'm so sad. They're like, oh yeah. I mean, I did not create the dead grandma.
No, you did. No, but you did it on a new level, though. You did it on a new level, though, man. Like 33 million people were like, holy
33 million
shit.
people didn't excuse me from an exam, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What you saying, Matt? You did the
I definitely did the dead grandpa when I was in Full Sail. And I failed a grade, and I was like, I had to miss the class because of I had to go to my grandpa's funeral, and they made me bring a thing.
Did you print it?
The little.
I had to print it out.
Nice.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I put his picture in it, and I said he died and everything. I had to make a little. What do they call it? A project or no? I can't. Pamphlet. Some kind of pamphlet.
You want those little strips that have like the prayer and whatever else in it? Yeah.
It was what I did was just printed out a piece of paper, and I like printed it to where I could fold it in 3, and it had his picture on the front in loving memory of and all that shit.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
Did they buy it?
Yeah, absolutely. They couldn't tell me no. Apparently.
That's why my kid's not going to Full Sail. Apparently they're idiots.
Yeah. I love Full Sail. I love being at Full Sail, but yeah, they're very weird with stuff like that. Some of the teachers are super like over the top with stuff.
Really?
Yep. Did he just walk out on us?
Yeah, my kid just got into NYU. The writing the theater writing deal. So it's like 6 people this semester. It's insanity. She applied to all these colleges, and like one of them, she had only submitted like a third of her application, and she got an acceptance email. She was like, Dad, what do you like? Is that good? I'm just like, what do you think? She's like, I think that's what you call a money grab. And I'm like, yes. Yeah. I'm like, if they accept you with a third of your application, that's not the university you want to go
Yeah,
to.
100%. 100%, man. Yeah. But that's great, dude. NYU's a fucking
that's awesome.
Oh yeah,
school, dude.
I know. We got open house coming up, so yeah. I'll
you
be
excited?
Well, I would have. I mean, I'm beyond. I mean, like it was her number. Like it was the dream choice.
Right.
So for that, yes. But I mean, I'm a football guy. And I'm just. So I'm looking. I'm just like NYU football. It's like NYU football stopped in 1946, and they're just like NYU's flag football team is the coolest thing, and I'm like,
oh.
Like
that statement was just weird. Yeah,
Tom Brady. What are we doing here?
Logan Paul and Tom Brady. Yeah, what a fucking disaster that shit was.
I don't know. I think it worked out for Logan Paul. Logan
Yeah,
Paul,
Logan Paul killed it, dude.
it would, Kenny Omega was just like, he goes, if things progress the way they are in 2 years, it's going to be Mr. Beast versus Logan Paul in the main event of WrestleMania. And I'm just like, I hope.
I'd watch that shit, dude. I'd watch it.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
let's be honest.
sorry.
Mr. Beast could not hold up to Logan Paul.
No,
Logan Paul's amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm sorry. I think people would watch it, and
Yes.
you know, Kenny Omega's promos ain't driving them in the building.
No, definitely not.
Not even close.
Good night. God bless. Au revoir. Whatever.
But it could be Johnny FairPlay versus Logan Paul. That would be a good one.
Sure. Well, I'm the cruiserweight champion of the world. Yeah, we could do some kind of, whatever. So, yeah.
He didn't
No,
put
it was
on
funny because
like 100 pounds.
I have the Kenny Omega hair and kind of so like people were just like, if you were a wrestler, you'd be Kenny Omega. I'm like, I don't think so. And then Logan, I'm just like, oh, there we go. We can go this guy. This guy's fun.
Yeah.
So Kenny Omega's a great wrestler.
Kenny Omega's amazing.
Yeah,
but,
I'm just a promo guy.
Yeah.
So, like my heroes growing up were Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Andy Kaufman. Like that's what made Johnny FairPlay. So,
how did you get into it with Roddy Piper, if you don't mind me asking?
We had a mutual friend. Like I had lived in Portland, Oregon. I'd moved to Los Angeles, and we had a mutual friend. He used to be his personal assistant, and Roddy was in Portland, and Roddy was moving to LA. And he hit me up and he was just like, hey, like Roddy's looking for an assistant. And so Roddy called me and we went to the Palms restaurant for lunch. And he was like, what do you want to eat? And I was just like, filet mignon and the spinach. And he was like, all right. He's like, I don't know anything about you. Tell me about yourself. So, I give him my spiel. He's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, nothing. He was like, you want to have lunch tomorrow? I'm like, sure. He was like, where at? He goes, how about the Palms? I'm like, sounds great. So he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, I'll do the filet and spinach. It was really good. I liked it. He's like, okay. He's like, tell me about yourself. I don't know anything about you. So I'm like, all right. So same story. So this happens 5 days in a row. It's literally Groundhog Day. So, anyways, so on the 5th day, we finished the steak and all that. He comes here. He's like, all right. I don't really know anything about you, but I'm prepared to offer you a job as a personal assistant. So I want you to write down a number on a piece of paper for how much you want for the year. So I wrote $80,000. And he goes there and he was just like, yes, you should have asked for more. And I'm like, give me the paper back. And he chewed it and swallowed it. What was it?
That's fucking cool, dude. That's really, really cool.
It was nuts. It was not. Roddy was crazy. So it was a really fun deal. So
one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Dude. Roddy
so
Piper.
Everybody.
I was his personal assistant when they did the XWF tapings down in Florida. So it's like Hogan and Perfect and all those guys.
Yeah,
it was just so fun. So
damn, dude, that's really fucking cool, dude. You got to see all that shit.
Yeah, we were at this Japanese steakhouse, and I was sitting beside Road Warrior Hawk, and so like the money investors at the end of the table, and it's like it's all the it's like Valentine, everybody, Hogan, everybody, and Hawk passes out beside me. I'm like, oh fuck. And so Roddy's like, he goes, get him. I'm like, I got it. So I go up to the front. I'm like, it's my friend's birthday. And so they get there, they come out, they're like, happy birthday. And he's like, is it my birthday? Motherfucker, wake up.
It's time to get up, bro. Dude, that's cool. But like that another incredible tag team, the Road Warriors, man.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hawk was so fun. He had done a trip to Japan, and he was just like, he goes, when I come back, I want to go to one of the cool clubs in Los Angeles. I'm like, all right. So there's this place, Hollywood Canteen, we used to all hang out at. And I'm in the back of they had this like hookah deal. As I was back there, it's like me and like Vin Diesel and like one of the Cottonmouth Kings, and and the manager comes back there and he's just like, "Hey, there's a guy up front says he's with you," and I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Do you remember the Road Warriors?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "That's him." He's like, "Dude, he's wearing jean shorts and a fanny pack and a do-rag." I'm like, "Yeah, that's Hawk.
That's Hawk."
Like, and this place was like so like I remember being like they didn't let Lucy Liu in because she wasn't cool enough.
Really?
Oh wow.
That's
But
nuts.
Road Warrior Hawk with jean shorts and a fanny pack and a do-rag. He gets so anyway, so he comes in and we go to the bathroom and and so he's got party favors from here to here. And I go, Hawk, it looks like your mom's a baker. You maybe you want to clean. He goes, if they know we do it, maybe they'll give us some.
Dude, that's a great answer, bro. That is such a great answer.
Oh my God. Oh, the old days.
Yeah, they can't do that shit no more.
Don't do any of that. Don't do it then either.
Yeah, true. Yeah, man. Like I remember as a kid, I was probably like 16 at the time. Well, they had like a local wrestling crew that would do stuff at the American Legion Hall down here.
Sure.
And my parents were
every city.
Yeah. And my parents were like big into the American Legion, so I was brought in there to help with the kitchen, like to do the kitchen stuff, hand out hot dogs and bullshit like that. And man, I met so many of the like Viscera and like I'm trying to what's was it who's the English dude who wore the fucking no gentleman Chris Adams?
Gentleman Chris Adams, yeah. He trained Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was
I met him. He did all in these little bitty shows like that, man. And it was so funny because they had split it up. You know how they split up and have come out. A bad guy comes out of one and the good guy comes out of but the back was all one fucking room, right? So
that's
hey dude, come here, you got a hot dog. You got a hot dog for me? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'd gone back there and they're all like doing shit. I mean, we were sweeping up shit off the ground, needles and all kind of crazy shit back there, dude. And I was like,
when I first got in, it was so bad. When I first got in, it was everybody was doing it was this pain pill. Shit,
New Bane.
Pain pill that everybody took.
New Bane or Somas?
No, it was Somas. I thought it was I knew it started with an S.
Yeah.
God, they would pass those things around like candy.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was
like 17.
Yeah. I was never a pill guy.
Alabama.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't really big into pain pills.
Yeah, I remember I used to go to the clubs with Andy Milanakis, and Andy be like, "I got this guy that'll sell. He's selling Vicodin for $3 a pill, and so for $2." And I was like, "Motherfucker, you're on TV. We don't pay for drugs.
Yeah, they give it to you.
Tell them to give it to you."
My fucking wife loves that dude. Like she follows him to this day. So.
Yeah, no, 3 Loco is one of the that's him, Riff Raff, and Simon Rex. That's
she's
a hot album
today, dude. She still follows him today. It's so fucking fun.
He's one of the biggest old school video game collectors there is.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's got all like pretty much every single video game system in box.
What, dude? That's fucking cool.
That's worth a lot of money.
Seems more fun plugged up to the TV, but I don't know.
I agree. I mean, as long as he has one that he can play.
I think he has like I think that's the way you do it. But the guy that did the Dead Grandma Lie with me on Survivor.
Yeah.
When the I don't know if it was the first Star Wars or Empire. It was one of them, and his dad wrote a letter to Kenner. And was like, "You guys are assholes. You have these commercials on Saturday for these toys, and we go to the store and they're sold out. And my brat kid's fucking crying like, screw you. You guys suck. Blah blah blah." So right after they sent him 2 sets of every single figure and 4 Death Stars.
Goodness.
Wow, dude.
So, and like, I'm pretty sure he's still like, he, of course, one set he opened and played with, but
Yeah,
I'm
of
like,
course.
as far as I know, he still has one complete set mint on card, unopened, every single one, and at least one Death Star. I know at some time he sold a few Death Stars, but
I mean, that's a fuking house, man.
yeah, right.
I mean, really, it really is. I mean, look at the shit I got behind me. I've got tons of shit back there, dude.
1978 original pressing, mint on card. God.
Yeah.
So,
I had a few of those, but
so write that letter moving forward. Hey, you guys are assholes. My brat kid's crying.
I gotta remember that, I gotta think of like my kid, what he wants. What do you want, dude? Tell me.
Like I said, it wasn't a friendly letter.
What do I want? Like, fuck, dude. I wish that would work today. Nowadays, they're like tough shit. They don't care. They don't care anymore about stuff like that.
You could kill them with a Yelp review, so maybe it would work.
That's true. You could do that. It's a whole weird world, man. Like it really, really is. Just a sheer fact that growing up as when I was a kid and what it is today, like you can't say the word retard. You can't say anything like that. Any of that stuff. I mean, we're the same age, man. Like I think you may be like a couple months older than me, but but that's about all. But I'm saying we're all the same age.
We're gonna cut ourselves in half and count the rings.
Yes, let me get that right here. But it's just truth, though, man. Like when we were growing up as kids, it was a whole different fucking world, and it was like I try to explain that to my kid and try to teach.
It all happened with bicycle helmets changed the world.
Bicycle.
Okay.
All right.
When we were kids, you'd ride your bike, you'd fall off your bike, you'd hit your head, and it hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you knew what it was like to hurt. Like that was about as bad as it got. And now these kids, however maybe 30 years ago, whatever so now these kids fall off their bike, with their helmet, it doesn't hurt. So when they get punched, they're just like, whoa, let me grab a gun.
Yeah.
Because I've never been hurt before.
That's so crazy, dude.
Bicycle helmets, the ruiner of the world.
I like that. That's a good one. I never thought about it in that area.
Stop wearing bicycle helmets and we'd be a lot tougher.
Yeah, you're right. My kid skateboards with no pads on, so I'm good with it.
I wear maxi pads.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. put a couple on your elbows,
Well, no, for when I shit myself.
Oh, fuck. All right. I forgot the age. Yeah. We're at that age.
I have a Nodus Compass right now. So I was just.
Do you really? Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. Yeah, that's awesome.
If you don't ride it, then you just get old, right?
Yep, 100%, dude. And I still push him around. Like I'll go out there with him, and he's 10, and like I'll go out there and push the board around with him, and he's like, "Dad, show me a trick." I said, "No."
Yeah.
I said, I'm good at riding around with you, but if I get hurt, we don't pay bills, buddy. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I try an ollie every year. But by the end of each year, I get a little bit. So yeah. It's I'm old, brother. I mean, I'm just like, okay, you tap here, you push there. I'm just like, okay, I don't know.
And
two things at once. What are we?
He wants me to show me how to do a kick flip and this and that. I said, dude, I haven't done a kick flip in 20 years, dude. I can't do that. It's like I can show you the motion,
sure,
but I cannot do it. Like I'm gonna hurt myself.
I can still do the kick flip, but I'll do it. I can do it on grass or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you're old.
I can do the motion.
and just think, man. Tony Hawk's older than all of us, and this motherfucker is doing flips and shit on skateboards. But he never stopped.
No,
he's been doing it forever.
No. I went one year. So back in the day, my favorite game on the I think it was probably the Xbox was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Was
100%
favorite game. And I lived in Venice Beach, and I lived on the top floor, and the guy lived on the bottom floor. He worked for a video game company, and we're just like, hey man, can you change companies? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, get a job with Neversoft so we can get fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 early. And he was like, no, he goes, I'm working on a pretty cool game right now. I think it's going to work. And I'm like, dude, you're wrong. Nothing's going to be cooler than Tony Hawk. Like, you need to work, look, change jobs. He goes, I can't do that. He goes, but I'll get you passes to E3. So I was like, all right. So we go to E3. They had the big skateboard ramp, and like Bam Margera went, and all these guys went and did the half pipe. Last one up was Tony Hawk. Ugh. Twice it was the difference between Michael Jordan and everyone else. Air twice as high, spin twice as. I mean, it was like I literally watched like the greatest skateboarder of all time, and it wasn't even there. It wasn't a close. It was like, well, that guy is like maybe the next. No, it was Tony Hawk, and then everyone else. It was so insane. So, but fast forward. My buddy did not go to Neversoft. Anyway, he was the main designer. So anyway, that game that he thought was going to be so great or whatever, God of War.
Oh yeah, all right. So it was a good one. You know,
and he was like one of the main designers. So shit worked out.
Yeah,
I stand corrected. So, but. Last year I bought the reissue for PS5, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. I didn't buy God of War.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I have the same thing, dude. Like for the Xbox, I bought the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I was like, I gotta have them, dude. They were just they were incredible. I did too. I bought the 1 and 2, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember really liking 3 and 4. yeah, exactly. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get them all. And then my kids into them. You know, it's cool. Like a lot of those games, like the Tony Hawk games were fantastic, but when they pulled out that thing, what is it, Skate?
Yeah,
or
that's the new
Skate
one.
Skate was kind of not so good, you know. But it was
4 was Underground, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which one was Tony Hawk Underground?
Yeah, I didn't like Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh, okay.
It ended at 4 for me.
I liked it. I liked it because you had the kind of free place option.
It was 4 and then Underground.
Yeah, see, I don't like the roaming universe. Like I'm not a fan of Grand Theft Auto because of that.
I hate Grand Theft Auto, dude.
Oh, okay.
I think it's because it's our generation. I like story.
Yeah. I like it nice and tight.
Yes, like my favorite games are like stuff that I have like you accomplish something in it. Whereas Grand Theft Auto, you could just dick around all day long and just not. There's no goals to get to. You know, there's nothing
that's one of my problems with VR games because I have the VR headset for the PlayStation 5, and it's like none of them have like a set storyline with it.
Have you ever played one of those VR pegging games? It's the worst.
No.
Would not recommend. 1 out of 5.
Oh fuck, man! Oh, God damn.
Matthew's on his phone. Amazon VR pegging.
Yeah, where's this pegging?
I'm looking them up right now.
Prime delivery
next day. Yes, that's it.
It's me with the big things on, looking over my shoulder, trying to see what's happening.
It's like, oh, watch out behind you,
or don't. You never look over your shoulders. I'm here.
It's called Five Nights at Fanny's.
I did try to find porn on it, and I couldn't find porn for the PlayStation version of it. So I don't know how to get porn on that.
I don't know.
Apparently, that's really good porn for the VR game.
Yeah,
I think that's a Google search, not an Amazon search.
Yeah. You don't want to look on Amazon.
Yeah.
Because then your Amazon search
different words.
Yeah,
definitely.
You got to type in adult VR game. Maybe that'll come up. Not or porn game.
Maybe
just Google. Just Google. You're not getting next day delivery.
I think you got to have good Quest.
Yeah. You're not getting next day delivery.
Oh, man.
Matt's gonna your lady's gonna show up at the house, and it's gonna be like a box, and it's gonna have like a fleshlight and like the little game on it and everything else, and she's like, "What the hell is this? It's a new PlayStation game." You know? Jesus Christ!
I just like to be the guy to leave reviews on VR porn.
Oh, okay.
This was a
Well,
good
come
one,
on.
but I really didn't feel into it. Didn't feel the.
Yeah.
It wasn't feel personal for me.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
The GFE was missing.
Yes. Yes. So when let's get back to you and your the show stuff that you do when you do the like how many of those you have coming up?
The
Like
watch
the watch list stuff, the watch parties. Let's see what you got here.
Let's see. So I'm in Baltimore this week. I got next
Yep.
week off, and then we're in Charlotte, North Carolina at Heist Brewing, and then the 29th of April I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio at Little Miami Event Center. That place is huge, and we were killing it on
Nice.
tickets. The 6th of May, Salt Lake City, Wolf Dog Brewery. They're doing a special Robbed Icons beer for me and Rich Hatch. It's a session West Coast IPA. And then just added May 13th, the penultimate episode of season 50. I'll be at the Ainsworth in New York. And we're wrapping it up. The finale, or as I like to call it, the finally. We're going to be in Nashville at Nashville East Beer Works or something like that. Sounds right.
That's pretty
anyway,
cool, man.
Everything is available at survivortix.com. That's survivortix.com. That's where the cool kids go to peruse the web.
Yes, go on there and get some damn tickets if you're in any of those areas. I wish I was. 'cause I'd
Or
come out
just
and see
drive
it,
a lot.
man.
Like I'm waking up tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm going to be on the road around 9ish. I'm heading to Baltimore a day early. We're going to do the National Aquarium. It's Hatch's birthday on Wednesday, and then we'll be over at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. Then driving back on Thursday, checking out the cherry blossoms, the Smithsonian, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln
Dude, that's
Memorial.
fucking cool, man.
Yeah. So no,
Damn,
I see that. I see the best, like Salt Lake City. I got Gabler coming in the day before. I hear he's a fun guy. I have fun everywhere I go. We get to see some really cool stuff, and we really make the most of all of it.
Man, if you're ever down here in New Orleans, dude, hit me up. Let me know, dude. I'll take you around. We'll go do some
season 51. Me and Hatch have New Orleans on the list.
Fuck
So
yeah,
there you
dude.
go.
That's
We'll
awesome.
be there
That'll
for
be
51. The Robbed Icons tour continued. We have merch. Like we're
what? You have merch?
Merch rules, brother. Look at that. Robbed Icons, foam
Awesome.
hats.
Dude,
the old
love
school
it.
style.
Love it.
We got all the cool colors. So yeah, and we do t-shirts and all that jazz. You
Dude,
know.
that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome, dude. I love the whole idea, dude. The whole idea is fantastic.
It's fun.
And you guys obviously are like a great duo. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, I
Batman
mean,
and Robin,
but
this
all
motherfucker.
these other survivors show up at all these cities. I mean, because they want to hang out with me and Hatch.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
That
So
really
yeah,
is,
so
man.
like Baltimore tomorrow night, like we got Hoboken Mike from season 42.
Nice.
We got Reem from Edge of Extinction. We got Nora from 38, Island of the Idols, and then I think we have two players from season 50 that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Nice. Yeah, because they're probably still on. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
100%.
We got I think Teeny's driving down. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
I actually just talked to Joe today
Joe
as
Mama?
well. Joe from season 50.
Mama.
But he said he's willing to do the show, but he's got to wait to see if CBS.
Yeah,
will let him.
he can't do it till yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's fine, man. I don't care. I just was sending out the hey, would you want to do it kind of thing,
Yeah.
and it was
It's-
cool.
It's crazy. So I was not a fan of Joe on this. I don't like the good guys. I just like the bad
Right,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah. So I hated Joe. Like literally couldn't stand Joe. And I'm watching, and he reminded me of so going back to Pro Islands, like I was the bad guy and Rupert was the good guy. Well,
Right.
In real life, everyone liked me out there. The only person that was telling you that I was the bad guy was me in my confessionals. And the only person that was telling you that we liked Rupert was Rupert. He's like, I'm the good guy. I'm the bro. The guy had
Right.
zeros. Like he was an asshole. Like we all hated his
Really?
guts. And everyone
Really?
loved me. But as the narrator, I told you they hated me. You're like, oh my God, we hate him because he told me that he. Yeah. So I'm watching Joe explain how everyone loves him, and I'm just like, I'm getting a Rupert vibe from this
It's a
guy.
Rupert vibe, yeah.
And then the more you watch the season, for him to be like just a loser at the end, I'm like, oh my God, he's Rupert. Like,
Yeah.
he's an honorable guy, but like it's like, but you're not, to him, you're a loser if you're not as honorable as he is. And it's like,
Right,
go fuck
yeah.
yourself. We're all fucking flawed, you dickhead.
Yeah,
We're not,
100%, dude.
You're not the judge and jury. So anyway, so I hated him, and then I watched that 48-hour special about his sister.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God, like this guy's like this guy's a fucking hero in real life. This guy's a fucking hero.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I messaged him and I was just like, hey, I was like, I hated you on Survivor. I was like, however, I watched the 48 hours thing. I was just like, I just want you to know you're a hero, and I'm extremely proud of you, and I appreciate you telling your story. He's like, FairPlay, oh my God, I love that you love. I'm like, whoa, no, it's like I literally said I hated you and I like you. So don't start.
Don't ruin this.
Don't start with the last part first. No, he's a real life hero, and
Yes.
I think it's really cool that we're friends. So
It's kind of like
That's awesome.
Coach wants to play the game like Joe is.
yes,
But
like
Coach
Joe really
can't.
is.
But Coach cannot fucking do it to save his life.
But Joe buys his bullshit because he says it. Like Joe
Yeah,
just needs
yeah.
to hear it.
Yeah.
like if you're just like, hey, I'm honorable, it's like, all right, well, he says he's honorable.
Let's go with it. Fuck it. Yeah.
And you're just like, did you check his resume? Well, he said he's honorable. It's like,
He
all right.
said it. I'm taking him by his honored word. Fuck it.
Like it was like when he was knighting them and stuff, and like Colby can't even
Dude.
fucking hide. Colby's like, oh my God, this fucking moron. And then Joe's like,
Yes. I feel so honored, like I'm honored
Oh
that
my
I got
God.
knighted by Coach.
I would have peed on his leg while he was saying it. Like, I'm sorry, I thought a jellyfish stung me. My bad. Continue with the knighting.
dude. What? Okay, now here's my big question: is why the hell
7.5.
are you? Why? Oh, nice! I knew it. I fucking knew it.
That's not bad.
Usually, mad ass.
That's a
Usually,
valiant effort.
usually mad ass. I'm impressed. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good,
I'm the one.
above average. Above
I'm the
average.
one that asked.
Yeah. I was just say my actual question was why aren't
And we're
you
taking that
considered
on your
for
word,
50?
by the way.
I'm sure. We're gonna leave it there. Why what? Why wasn't
Why
I on
weren't you?
50?
Why weren't you on 50? Yeah, I would think you would be one of the guys
They
that
did-
would be on that.
They didn't need me and I didn't need them. Like, so if you're paying attention, every interview Jeff has done over the past like 2 months has been expect more returnee seasons a lot sooner than you guys
Yeah.
think. And season 50.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you throw a Coach, a Sari, and an Ozzy on season 50,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, you're right. You got all the big namers dropping on there, and
So,
you don't
but
have
Heroes, Villains 2, if you waste a Richard Hatch, a Jonny FairPlay, and a Rupert, who the fuck's going to be on that?
right.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you're right.
You want Tiffany and Angelina?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I get it, dude.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be a dick here.
No, you're not.
So I mean,
But you're
like,
right. I
I
mean-
loved Angelina, but Angelina came back. I was like, oh, remember when I was, unself-aware and all that? I was like, yeah, when you made good TV. Well, I corrected that. I'm like, all right, well,
Oh,
then why did you come back? Because that's why they cast you to be unself-aware Angelina.
Well, yeah,
It's like, but I wanted to show them that I'm
Yeah,
not that. I'm like,
that's a good
I
point.
feel like you could have done that with a reel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to what's his name, Russell? Russell Pants. Is he not part of the world anymore? Did he like just say fuck everything and left, or I don't know?
He's scorching the earth as much as he can. So I can see
just
a
curious.
world. I can see a world in which they give him one more chance, but he's doing so because he's so short-sighted. Like, like with me, it's just like, oh, FairPlay, they didn't call you for 50. Good, like you want to do a podcast and tell them to fuck themselves? I'm like, why?
No,
Because
why
like
would you do that? Yeah, no.
I'm like, because I'm pretty sure they're calling, like, once again, I think they need me. So where he's just like, fuck them, fuck, blah, blah, blah. So I mean, maybe, just maybe, if I'm them, in spite of his idiocy or his idiocracy, as a popular movie once coined,
Great movie.
I would bring him back for. I mean, he's short for this world if he does play again. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
But,
100%.
But I would use it for the trailer for the season. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, Russell's back. Did you hear?
Yeah, and then he'll be gone in the first elimination.
Yeah, but he's digging it. Like, I mean, literally every single and stupid Rupert is doing. I told Rupert, I came there, I'm just like, you know what, this game, and he's like, oh, I'm still pissed off. I'm like, oh, and you're still a fucking idiot. Shut up.
Pissed off. What the fuck is he pissed off for?
He's just like, why are they showing Zach Brown band? We want 30. I'm like, dude, we're happy with what we got. Shut up. My fiance loves Zach Brown. Who gives a fuck? It was one. It was one episode, 2 segments.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And guess what? There's a population of this world that loves Zach Brown band.
Like, I'm not a fan of Zach, but I thought that was a great. I thought that was a great segment. I enjoyed it.
It was a bit self-indulgent.
Oh, 100%. But I still thought it was nice.
But there's that motherfucker sold out Fenway Park 14 times. Guess what?
Yes.
There is a segment of this fucking viewing universe, especially if you look at the demo for Survivor, it's old white people. That's who watches Survivor.
100%.
The vocal minority are not old white people, but the
Yes.
people that watch are the people that come home, turn on the TV at 5 o'clock for Andy Griffith and whatever else comes on, the CBS News, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and then whatever comes on at 8.
This motherfucker said Andy Griffith.
It's true.
I'm not. If you can tell me what channel Andy Griffith's on right now.
Always CBS. Always.
Really?
Yes,
CBS,
it's the old white people network. That's what CBS is. They have blue bloods.
Well, that's true. They do have blue bloods.
Any channel that has blue bloods is the old white people network.
You're right. You got me. You got me, man. You got me. Fucking blue bloods.
Being a dick here. Does he have the mustache or not have them? I don't know. We'll see.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't know Russell was doing that. I don't follow him on whatever fucking.
Yeah, he did a podcast during COVID. He dropped the N word and the F word, and I'm just
get out of here.
Yeah. So, but he was saying it in a cool way, and I'm like, were you?
Was he avid? With an end with an A? You know?
I don't want to know.
No, I'm pretty sure it was with a GOT.
I just got the intel, and I was just like, because he used to hit me up like every 6 months. He was like, it's like midnight. I get the voicemail. I never pick up. It's like, I've been drinking and Survivor ruined my life, and can you talk? And it's like, nope. So, but like sometimes I will call back the next day, and I'm just like, hey, he's like, I'm good now, and I'm just like, hey, man, like, maybe in the future, or maybe like right now, maybe take down shit like that, because, and he's like, I stand by what I'm like, oh my God, just continue to be stupid, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, and like, don't get me wrong, I dug some of the episodes that he was in. I did. I mean, I like some of the fucked up things he was doing. It was good TV.
He is a very good bad guy. I mean, like, so for me, like when you watch Jonny FairPlay play reality television, more times than not as a bad guy, I'm kind of like Loki from the Avengers. Like there's mischievousness. I'm doing it with a grin. Russell Hantz is a sociopath.
Yes, 100%.
That's the difference. So, I mean, he's not even Thanos. He's just like fucking I mean, I don't know. He's something from a fucking McFarlane fucking comic,
Yeah, like I mean, dude, he's like burning people's shoes and shit, and like digging holes, and
lying about being a Katrina victim. I mean, like,
that was crazy.
Thing, I didn't hurt anybody. Last time I heard, Katrina wasn't good.
No, it was terrible. I lived through it. It was awful.
Yeah, there you go. So do you have a problem with that? Because I do.
Yeah, it was one of the worst fucking things I ever had to go through in my life. We lost everything. And it's not a fun thing. And that's like saying, make it like I was in the Twin Towers. Whatever. I got out. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. You just can't. You can't fucking say that.
Stephen did that.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Matt?
Steve Renazizi did that. He said, Steve Renazizi said that. He said that he was in the Twin Towers. Oh, no. Something about he was supposed to be in 9/11 or something like that, and he barely got out of it. Then they found out he was lying about it, and he got canceled and all that shit. He's a comedian.
No shit.
So he was in the league.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was in the Twin Towers at New York, and Vegas.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
And he was so fucked up that
It's
he
the
barely
same thing.
got out of it. You know,
It's.
Yeah.
I mean,
That sounds about right.
the New York was crazy in Vegas.
really,
Oh yeah.
it's insane.
I don't
Did
know,
it, did
it was kind of a shitty casino.
really? I've never been to Vegas, man. I've never been to Vegas.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm
I'm going to see Metallica at the Sphere.
You son of a bitch!
Oh,
I
wow.
wanted to go so bad, dude. I just
Yeah.
I can't.
Do you guys
I
like Queens of the Stone Age?
I do.
So I went to a Christmas party in I think it was Venice Beach or Manhattan Beach, and Queens of the Stone Age played with Dave Grohl playing drums.
What?
And it was 80 people. It was fucking insane. And then
That's
so
so
they
fucking cool,
they
bro.
came around here to Raleigh, North Carolina, and I bought tickets. And the person I was supposed to go with, they're just like, I can't go that date. And I'm like, okay. And I wanted to take that person. So I put my tickets up. I had fourth, I had sixth row. So I put my tickets up for sale, and I doubled my money or whatever. I'm like, okay, yeah,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. Yeah.
So I always listen to podcast or Sirius XM, whatever. Anyway, I was in a rental car and my phone wasn't hooking up. I didn't have Sirius XM, and so I was just listening to local radio. And they're like, "We're giving away tickets to Queens of the Stone Age tomorrow night in Raleigh, North Carolina. Caller 9 wins." So I'm like, what? Where the fuck? So I call, and they're like, "You're caller 9." I'm like, "It's Jonny FairPlay." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding?" I'm like, "Oh, brother." So anyway, so they're like, "Hey man, we got you fourth row tickets, but I think we can do better. Do you mind hanging on it? It's probably gonna take 20 minutes, but do you mind?" And I'm just, "No, we're good, brother." So anyway, I got front row seats.
Damn, dude, that's awesome.
Wow.
So then the person that I wanted to take, they were a teacher, and we had the forecast of snow for the next day, even though it didn't snow. They canceled school for the forecast, and we went to the concert front row.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's a
awesome.
great way.
And I made $800.
Yeah, he sold his tickets, got $800, got and then you got better fucking seats, dude. That's crazy.
Is that nuts? So yeah, so I'm going to see I've never seen Foo Fighters before, so they're touring with Queens of the Stone Age. They're doing Washington Nationals ballpark this summer. I'm taking
cool,
Gabe from Survivor 47. I got
nice.
pretty good. I didn't get front row, but I got some.
Yeah. No, I love going to I love going to shows, man. I was in a band for years, and I know a bunch of the guys and this and that down, especially the local guys out here.
What?
You know, like the heavier stuff. You know, like the
You
metal
play
band.
the skin flute?
I did for a long time. And,
Virtuoso.
I gave it up because it was too much on my neck. You know, just the positions was too much, and
self-taught.
Yes, 100%. You know, me and my uncle. He was a virtuoso and he taught me well. But no, dude, I love going to bands, man. I watch tons of shit all the time, man. And that's the thing that's lost with this generation too, is they don't like to go to concerts.
Mm-mm.
Like these kids don't want to go to concerts. I'm like, why not? It's too loud. What the fuck are you talking about? It's too loud.
Yeah, they can't stand
That's
it.
what it's supposed to be, man. It's supposed to be loud.
No.
Damn children.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I've gotten old.
Bicycle
I don't like
helmets.
it too loud.
But you're right. Bicycle helmets. I'm telling you, man.
Get lawn seats. Get lawn
Dude,
seats. You can get high easier and it's not too loud.
Yep.
Long
I
seats.
get. It's the kind of loud that bothers me. Like I can't do like heavy metal. it just gets to me too much, because I did, when I was in college, I did go to a lot of like house shows and stuff like that were just scream metal and stuff
Sure.
like that, like garage band scream metal. But when I go to a show, like I went to Weezer when I went to Vegas, and
What did you
been
think of
to,
Weezer?
I got a lot of bands. First of all, they're one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah, me
When I
too.
saw 'em
But
in
they literally,
person-
it was song,
Song,
zero
yep.
stage presence.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
Like
I
it was
hate
one of the most
bands
disappointing
like that.
concerts I've ever been to. So,
This
I've
was
seen
at the
Eminem
NFL
twice,
draft
and
they
it was
played.
it was the same deal. Like Eminem was songs,
Oh,
and I'm
really?
just like, dude, you're Eminem. Like you're supposed to be like, hey, and it's just song.
Really,
Yeah.
no stage presence
And
at
this-
all. Huh?
None.
No, nothing. But and at Weezer, we were at the NFL draft. It was this free thing they showed they had in Vegas, and we got way close, as close to them as we could, and it was still like 50 yards away. They had this big blank area with nobody in it except like camera people and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the band, they were still like, that big when you looked at them. It was
Sure.
fucking crazy. It was, but it was still cool to see them,
Yeah.
And they only played like 5 songs.
Was it? Yeah. I tell you what, the worst
Uh-huh.
concert I've been to in my entire life was when I went to see fucking Eric Clapton. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
like an old man concert.
That was such a waste of money. I was like, I only went because my mom was asking, because she wanted to go, and my dad had been gone for a long time, so I was like, okay, I'll go with you. We went, and man, it was so fucking terrible. He didn't do a goddamn thing. He did all the stuff you wanted him to play. He played it as a blues musician. It was all just like,
Yeah, bro.
it was
That's how
terrible,
that's
bro.
how you want. You just didn't know that's how you wanted it.
Yeah, I wanted it. I was sleeping. That's how bad it was, dude.
I'm heading to Baltimore tomorrow, and my buddy that's coming to the viewing party Wednesday night, he got free tickets to Alanis Morissette and Tori Amos, and he was just like, "Hey, do you want to go?" I'm like, "Not really," and he was
Estrogen
like,
bomb.
just like, "Well, let's go," and I'm like, "All right," so we go, and holy shit balls, like if you want to feel hated. Like just be a straight man going to that. So I'm looking over my buddy, and I'm just like, dude, we gotta hold hands. And he was like, what? I'm like, dude, we're not getting out of here unless we hold hands right now.
100%.
It's like I'm like, dude, and like we were getting death stares, and if I can hold it, and they're like, oh yeah, we're on. I'm like, oh my god, they went from we want to fucking kill you, and we might, to you're our new best friends and you're allies.
Let's be friends now. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Fucking
Just like, you guys are dicks.
Lilith Fair all over again, man. That's crazy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
no, who was? I saw Alice in Chains open up for Van Hagar,
Nice.
and I don't know who put the pair together, but the Van Hagar crowd did not appreciate. It was real Alice in Chains too.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did not appreciate them, and they finished with "Fuck you, you're lucky we showed up. Fuck you again, good night."
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude. I've seen Alice in Chains like 3 or 4 times, dude.
Yeah.
And,
I saw Blind Melon open up for Guns N' Roses. They
dude,
were booed off the stage.
I like Blind Melon.
I do too.
was-
But
serious?
once again, that crowd
love Blind Melon.
Simon what was it? Who was the lead singer of Blind Melon? Simon
Shannon Hoon.
Shannon Moon.
I can't remember his name.
Shannon Hoon.
Hoon.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
went to the same high school as Axel.
Yeah.
So so he had asked them to open up, and holy moly, they just boo the shit. They Shannon goes, you guys keep booing, we're gonna play all night. And it was silence.
I was pretty close to seeing them play. They were scheduled to play at Tipitina's down here, and that was the night he OD'd in his bus. Right on the right. I was in line waiting to get into the venue, and police showed up, and they were show's canceled.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, my buddy was new Blind Melon by proxy, and had brought a bunch of tie-dye t-shirts for the band. So he had backstage passes. And of
Nice.
course, Axel was like an hour late, getting to the venue or
Always.
whatever. And so my buddy's on the side of the stage, and this is his claim to fame story. So my buddy's sitting there, and Axel's walking up, and my buddy's like, "Hey," and he goes, "Move it, F." And my buddy's like, "Dude, this one time, Axel."
That was his favorite story, dude. This one time Axel told me this, bro.
And I was like, yeah,
Drop it hard on.
Yeah, for
That's
real,
funny
dude.
as
That's
fuck.
crazy,
Hard.
dude. Hard. Oh,
That's
fuck.
hilarious.
Ah, man, yeah. I could go on about concert stories, dude. Because we, as kids, we used to go to shows at least once a weekend.
Sure, same.
Like we didn't
same.
care. Like we would go to these. Like my parents were hippies, you know, and they were like,
Well, tickets were used to be $10.
yes, yeah, oh yeah, dude. I mean, I like when Lollapalooza first came down here to New Orleans, I paid $19 to see 17 fucking bands. You know, it was
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
I can't pay $19 for the Coke at a venue now.
No,
You know,
no.
it's
Well, I mean, I don't pay for a lot of concerts, but
well, yeah, not all of us can be Johnny Fairplay,
Yeah.
my brother. You know, it's like,
it's kind of like I'll go
I
to
remember.
shows, like well people will be like, "Hey, do you want to go to this?" And I'm just like, "Yeah," and they're like, it's like $200 a ticket. I'm just like, well, how about let's just go and just walk around the parking lot? And they're like, I ain't trying to walk around the parking lot. I'm trying to go to the concert. I'm just like, what I'm talking about, brother.
yeah, just come on, we got to figure it
Someone
out.
could be like, dude, Johnny Fairplay, what are you? I'm like, we're just hanging out. Anybody got a couple extra tickets? They're like, dude, yeah, we're right up front. I'm like,
Yeah.
of course, because of, when you're the asshole that has, right up front tickets, you have 3 extras.
Always, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
us. It's just like, dude, I would kill for one. I'd kill for one.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even one
exactly.
extra, just one. So it's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw them away because we don't give a fuck because money means nothing.
Yeah, it's like, it was only $10,000. Don't worry about it. You know, fuck
Yeah,
you
I
guys.
didn't really pay for it. Like, my dad / business did.
My company, we did. Yeah, I write it off. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck,
So,
like sports guys and shit. What's the last show you've been to, Matt?
Oh, mine. The last one. Fuck, it's been a while. No, it was Weezer. It was Weezer. Probably
Okay.
Great
3
story.
4 years ago. It was.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
God damn, dude.
It wasn't an. It wasn't great. But I mean, it was just like I said. It was still Weezer. Best show I've ever been to was, and this is gonna shock you, fucking Everclear.
Really?
Dude, you know what?
And it's, yeah.
Go ahead. No,
Right.
continue. I will follow on your Everclear.
It was because I loved Everclear. I loved Everclear as a band at the time. They're, top 40 pop music and shit like that. But it was at the House of Blues in New Orleans. And I think we paid literally $10 a ticket to get in, and nobody
Nice.
went to the show. So there was probably 20 of us in the crowd.
Was it
and
them with live?
They came.
Was it that tour?
And it was. Oh, I'm not sure of the tour. I
Okay.
don't remember that. It was a long, long time ago.
Okay.
It was like
Well,
when they
that's-
were popular, and
Okay.
they were like, they talked to everyone, and they would like look at everybody in the crowd as they were singing. It was fucking awesome. You fall in love with guys like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It was sweet, man.
Now, I used to live in Portland,
pretty badass.
Oregon, and I was at this girl's place, and Everclear was.
We have beef with Portland right now.
Okay. Sorry.
Nothing to do with you, my brother. Nothing to do with you.
Yeah. So I was there was this bar, or there was a music venue / bar or whatever that was like literally like a block behind my apartment. And so we're hanging out, and I was just like, oh, we're out of beer. And it's like, okay, I'm going to go get beer. And so I get beer, and I'm driving around, and the KNRK, whatever I'm pretty sure it's KNRK, which is amazing. I remember that. It was the rock station. They were like, tonight Weezer's at so-and-so, like, right. And they're like, first person to come up wins tickets. I am literally driving past as they say that. I'm like, hello, I like tickets. So it's tickets
That's
to Everclear.
awesome.
So those tickets ever clear. So I get the tickets. I go, and they're from Oregon.
Oh, all right.
It was one of the most amazing. It was so like they were just in the moment. It was like it was their thing, and they were once again they were super popular then and all that, and they just gave it all, and it was incredible. And then fast forward like probably 10 years later, I saw them in House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. It was like them live and them live and Filter maybe.
Filter?
It's either Filter or Spoon is one of the two. Anyway, oh my God, they fucking phoned that motherfucker in.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I got it because I was well, we got tickets for $10. You know what? I didn't even do. I knew a guy at the door. We didn't even pay. But anyway, like I was just like, dude, you guys are gonna love Everclear. And I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. So,
that's embarrassing when you put it up for someone.
You're good.
Yeah. That sucks when you like go to bat for someone and then they just they shit the pot.
Oh yeah, that's I got a lot of friends like that.
My last show was I just went to see Obituary down here. So
okay,
scary death metal band, very cool, very nice guys. They let us on their tour bus and all that shit. So we were hanging out with those dudes and stuff like that. So it was a cool experience to hang out with those guys. Very nice dudes.
Very nice, very evil.
And they, very nice, very evil. They definitely, it blew me away for being at least 10 or 11 years older than I am. So, like to still be up there doing all that, all that shit up there. I was blown away.
They looked way older than you with the picture you showed me, though.
Oh yeah, they do.
100 years old.
Well, they have some hard years.
They lived a lot of. They lived a lot of
clean living. Really
yeah, they live a lot of years on them, buddy.
Yeah.
But still, it was a great show. It was fun.
But we're getting them on the damn podcast for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. They were excited to be on. So I'm like, cool, yeah, let's go. They were telling us about how they record, their music and stuff at home on, like, this is how old their first record came out in 1984. So I think it was 84 when the first.
I was born a year before that.
Oblivion? Right. Hold on, I think if I'm not mistaken,
was it 84?
I don't know.
Look at
that big old living room he's got. Is it a living room?
Nice.
No.
No, I was thinking they were on SST Records, the blasting concept. It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, was Oblivion on that? No, this is one of my favorite. This is I used to skateboard to this back in the day. Special list price $3.49.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I used to love when they put out those compilation stuff like that, dude. I would get so many of those. Wow, Black Flag's on there, dude.
Black Flag,
Husker Du,
fucking Overkill, dude. That's a combination.
Oh yeah,
Black
Meat
Flag.
Puppet.
Yeah,
is that crazy?
Dude,
never heard
that
Tom
is awesome,
Trickley's
man.
Dog.
Yeah,
I gotta check them out. How's that song?
Which one?
I guess the very last one, Tom Trickley's Dog.
I don't. I'd have to put it on to see. So, but this was like my number one skateboarding cassette back in the day. So I used to have my boom box that we would do tricks as close as we could to it without hitting it, and then we'd hit it.
Yeah.
Yep, I was right.
Yeah,
1984 was their first when they first released. 1984.
Yeah, I was like, were they on that? I was like, I don't think so. But let me check. So yeah, but it was Overkill.
Overkill. Yeah, that's who you were thinking of. Yeah. But no, man.
I'll tell you how you know I'm
awesome
I'll tell you how you know I'm a homosexual young man is because the first album. Well, the very first album I used, like when I was skateboarding and everything, and I was like really trying to be, hardcore punk, was the soundtrack for Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is on that?
It had Blink. It had "Damn It" by Blink 182 was the
Oh
only song
my
I can remember on it.
God. Really?
But I loved it. I loved that whole album. I would listen to it every day.
Was
She stole
this
from me
your
last time I saw her.
was this
Oh,
your
Pretty in Pink, baby.
It was
Yeah.
close for sure. It was close for sure.
You know, this is what you should have skateboarded to.
Oh my dude. One
Oh
of my
yeah,
favorite movies of all
I
time,
used to
bro.
love that.
Favorite movies. That movie
Philo
was great.
Betta.
Fucking A.
Philo Beto, baby. Right Turn Clyde.
Right turn, Clyde.
Dude,
This is my prized possession.
oh, nice.
Original pressing, and so Billy's one of my friends. Billy owns the NWA,
Yeah.
and so we're hanging out, and I brought a bunch of records signed. He's like, I'm not signing all this. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Just
He goes,
in case.
He goes, that's an original pressing. I'm just like, yeah. And he was like, I'll sign that. And I was like, okay. And he goes, do you want me to personalize it? And I was like, no, I don't like that. And he was just like, okay. So when you meet another wrestler, it's like, how's it going, brother? It's like living the dream. And so he was like, he goes, I'm going to write to the dream. He goes, I've never signed that before, and I'll never sign that again.
Dude, that's cool, man.
That's awesome.
One of my
I got
all-time
to see
favorite
Smashing
bands,
Pumpkins. Yeah, they did great. That was them and Rage Against the Machine at Voodoo Fest one year.
I've seen them 7 times.
Yeah, I've seen him about five or six. So
Good.
I was at I threw out the first pitch for a Reds game, and they had us front row behind home plate, and then we got to go to the Bourbon Bar and all it was like they were like $2,000 seats. It was like you just kept go all the places, and so we're up at the Bourbon Bar, and my buddy's like, I want to go back downstairs, and I was like, all right. So we're walking up, and this guy's like, hey, FairPlay. I was like, yeah. He goes, I got $1,000 shot bourbon. Do you want some? I'm like, fuck yeah. And so my buddy's like, I don't. I'm going down. I'm like, you're an idiot. So anyway, he goes, you know that weirdo down there from that band? I look and it's Billy. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, Billy goes, FairPlay, what are you doing here? And I'm just like, I threw out the first pitch. He's like, dude, that's awesome. He was like, I'm playing tomorrow night. Do you want to come? And I'm like, well, I'm supposed to drive back tomorrow. He's like, all right, well, good seeing you, whatever. So anyway, so I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
So
You say yes. You say yes.
I called the fiance. I was just like, hey, I know I'm supposed to come back tomorrow, but like I was just hanging out with Billy Corgan, and like he was just like, you need to come tomorrow to the show, and she was like, yeah, you need to go tomorrow. So anyway, so Matt, I was like, hey, it's my buddy. I was like, I've decided I want to stay. She's like, all right. He goes, well, just give me your number so we can. And I'm like, oh yeah, just give me your number.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Here you go. It's like fucking Billy Corgan. That's fucking cool.
That's not a high school dream or anything.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
That's so crazy. Dude, look, I say this all the time is like, because I do guest booking for comic book conventions. And I always say this is like, if my 16-year-old self would see the people who have in my phone now, it's just
Then
like,
why don't you bring me in for a comic book convention? I
would love to. Yeah, I would love to, man.
Very, very nice. Very, very, very Comic-Con.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, 100%. I didn't know if you were into doing those kind of things and shit like that.
Me and Hatch, me and Sandra. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be badass. I'm gonna talk to the guys and see what I can do for you. For sure.
I mean, we're popular.
I got a big question for you. That's a personal one.
I feel like I've already answered
it. No, you haven't this one. I promise that. Just because he's a personal hero of mine. What was it like working with AJ?
So, the week before I was supposed to debut in NWA TNA. So I did Survivor, and I got contacted by TNA, and I got contacted by WWE. So WWE offered me a spot at WrestleMania, it was either going to be me versus the Divas in like this like battle royal or something, and I lose. Or I was going to be revealed as Trisha's sleazy boyfriend in the Jericho Christian feud.
Okay.
So I got all like those were the two of the things they just threw out. Like nothing was confirmed. It was, you know, it was a 4-month deal, 80 grand, and they wanted me to sign over my name.
Oh no.
And I'm like, okay. No, well, that was the offer. So TNA offered me 2 years, $300,000.
Okay.
And you know, I keep my name. I can do whatever I want. You know, if I need to go film something, blah blah blah, whatever. I have creative control over my character. I don't take a bump for 6 months, 1 bump a year. And I'm like, okay.
Wow.
So anyway, the week before, they're like, hey, we're gonna advertise you tonight for next week. We're on the phone with Bob Ryder and my manager. We're on a conference call, and Dixie's standing behind Bob Ryder. So they call me up. They're just like, hey, we want to advertise you for next week's pay-per-view. Can you sign the contract now? And I go, no, I'll sign the contract when I get there. And they're like, well, we want to advertise you, and we can't advertise you unless you have a signed contract. And we're just like, well, you know, we'd feel more comfortable signing it next week. And then we hear Dixie behind Bob going, give him whatever the fuck he wants. Get it signed. So my manager goes, we'll call you right back. So my manager calls back. She goes, Johnny's willing to sign the contract. We're okay with 300,000. We're okay with the creative, blah, blah, blah. He also wants insurance. First wrestler ever to get insurance.
Nice.
He'd like first class airfare, 5-star hotel, cell phone, and something else. I mean, it was so like blue M&Ms, you know, whatever. It was all.
It was a little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, yes, 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 and yes. So we got it all. It was amazing. So the night before I got there, Bob Ryder, who was like their Jim Ross or whatever, also ran OneWrestling.com, leaked out my fucking contract. So I get there, everyone hates my fucking guy. Like I walk in there like, fuck you. And I'm just like, dude, they didn't go, hey, I need to take $25 from your contract and $500 from your contract to make this. Yeah. I just raised the bar, motherfucker. The words you're looking for are thank you. Or the words you're looking for.
You put the bar up higher now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, Jonny FairPlay is making $300,000. Like I want $300,000.
Right, exactly. Put it up for me now. Come on, let's go.
No, that's not how they saw it.
But
so anyway,
well, the way they saw it was that they've been busting their asses for, you know, $20 a night for so many years before they got that chance. And then they don't have the name, so they're just super jealous. It's just all jealousy and green with envy shit. That's I've been there, I promise you.
So, but it's just like you're wrong. I mean, like I'm literally helping you.
Yeah.
So I have raised the bar for
in
everyone
the end,
here
100%.
to ask for more. So I get there, and Jeff Jarrett's like, "Oh man, fair play! You ain't gonna believe this. Access Hollywood's here, Inside Edition, Entertainment Tonight. Oh my God, they're all. You gotta take a bump, brother. I mean, they're all filmed. You gotta take a bump. I mean, I was just like, well, my contract says I have creative control. 1 bump a year. First bump's not for 6 months. He's like, I mean, I just think it looked, and I'm just like, all right, well, hold on. So let me call my man. So I call my manager, and I was just like, hey, so they want me to take a bump. They want me to take a spinning power bomb from AJ Styles. And she was like, absolutely not. The answer is no. Fuck those rednecks. I don't care. And I was just like, look. My contract leaked out because the fucking asshole that we were fucking on the phone with fucking leaked it out to fucking get fucking clicks. I was like, everyone here hates me. This is going to be the worst 2 years of my entire life. I feel like the only way this fucking goes good is if I do this. And she was like, well, my vote is no, but your call. I'm like, okay. So we're doing the rehearsals, and so we're in the ring. It's like me, Don Callis, AJ, Jeff, and the Red Show Security, all those guys. So anyway, so the deal is AJ has Don Callis in the corner. I grab a chair. I hit AJ. He no-sells it. Boom. Picks me up, spinning powerbomb, whatever. So we go to do the deal. So I grab the chair, and Don Callis goes, "This fucking idiot doesn't even know how to hold the chair." And I go, "This fucking idiot isn't supposed to know how to hold the chair. I'm an outsider. I'm purposely not holding it like you guys do because this isn't my world."
Right.
And Jeff goes, "Kid's kind of got a point." Don Callis to this day has not figured out that was the fucking right way to do that. Why?
Yeah.
Can I do it perfectly? Yes. Why would I do that? It doesn't make sense for me to do that.
Look horrible if you did. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to know how. Right. You're just supposed to like fuck it.
Especially if he's fucking no-selling it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it wrong because I'm a fucking outsider and you're no-selling it. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
that's
boom.
crazy,
Like,
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
so anyway, so we don't practice. Like AJ's like, "You want to practice powerbomb?" I'm like, "Nope." He's like, "All right." So anyway, so he stiffs me on purpose, which in the locker room's happy. Everybody, I got a concussion, whatever. We get to the fucking back. Terry Funk's on that show.
Oh wow.
And Terry Funk's like, "I just want to say, fuck all y'all. This motherfucker sold 100 times more on that goddamn powerbomb than you did for all your goddamn matches all night." No, Terry, you're not helping.
Fucking Terry had your back, man.
He had my back, but once again, it didn't help. No, AJ stepped me out. He was just like, he goes, "Dude, you know that." I'm like, "I know the deal. It was for the boys." So anyway, so the next week I get there, they're just like, "Hey, can you take a Styles Clash?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" No, sorry. No, week 2 was I took Urlacher, threw me over the top rope to the floor.
Oh,
and then the guy didn't catch me on purpose because they thought that was funny. And then week 4, I took the Styles Clash. But I will say, the Styles Clash, like every bump, pretty much 99% of bumps, you tuck your chin. That's how you take a bump. The Styles Clash is the opposite. If you tuck your chin, you can break your neck. AJ probably told me that afternoon no less than 80, probably 150 times that day. "Don't tuck your chin. Don't 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 tuck your chin." Like so me and AJ, like after that first night, everything was pretty cool with everybody.
Yeah.
For the other than Terry Funk's speech. But yeah, now AJ, I got no, like, if I'm AJ, I would have done the same thing to me that he did to me.
Well, yeah. I get it.
So yeah. So no,
he did it for the locker room, He did it for the locker room. Yeah.
Yeah. But the locker room was wrong. Once again, I raised the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. They were
Trust me.
Well,
when
even
Kevin Nash
even
came
if
to
it wasn't
TNA, it's like, I want Jonny FairPlay money. Like, I'm not coming for less than that.
Well, the money, what somebody else gets paid is nobody else's fucking business. So they shouldn't have
out there. It is everyone's business. If it's out there, and you're head of contracts, putting it out there makes it everyone's business.
That's so.
But they should have been. They should have been happy about you being there. Same thing with Logan Paul and all that stuff, because it's bringing more eyes on the project. Yes. And if it's doing that, then that makes every what is it? All ships rise with the tide or something like that. I don't know, fucking idioms.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But it's it makes everybody gets seen more. So it's good for everybody that you would be in. You want to come to one of my fucking independent wrestling shows? I'd be a superstar, man. Come on, help me out. It has 40 people at a gym. You can help me out. No, I mean, I'm just saying, like that's a level changing thing for all of TNA. And for
Yeah, I
other
thought so.
wrestlers that aren't quite there, it's ridiculous for them to.
Yeah,
It's bad
yeah.
for the business when they feel like that, and when they voice themselves like you're not, like you shouldn't be there because you're not doing your part, but you're
Right.
doing twice their part.
But here's the crazy thing that none of them realized at the time, and I wasn't going to sit there and fucking read my fucking bio to them. So I was doing indies in 97. So I was originally trained by the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, and then then Axel Rotten later trained me in
Nice.
in Maryland, and then I was Roddy Piper's personal assistant. Like I was managing a tag team against the Hardy Boys in '98.
That's fucking
So
good.
like I was taking bumps every fucking match. Like, you
Right.
know, I'd cheat and they beat me up. I'd cheat, they beat me up. I'd cheat, they beat me up. Like I had been doing this fucking shit. So what was I doing the fucking Tokyo Dome 7-star classic? No, sir, I was not. But as far as indie fucking managers, I was doing a lot more than fucking 99. Actually, I was doing more than 102% of those fucking indie managers out there at that time. I assure you that.
Absolutely.
Hey, Terry Funk said it. You know?
So, but no, like my whole deal always was, you know, shine the person beside you and fucking get the heat. That's it. And if those aren't the two things that you're supposed to fucking do, doing what you do, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I mean that was your job. That's what you
Agreed.
did, dude. That's perfect. That, you
So,
know?
but none of them knew any. They're just like, he's from TV. I'm like, well, yeah, but I also did this shit like this. You know, this is 2004. I started doing this shit in fucking 98
Right.
or 97.
Yeah, so you took your bumps. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You know,
But
it's
no
like,
one knew that.
Yeah. They only saw you were the
Well, they
new
didn't
Flash
care
in
to
the
know
pants,
it. You know,
Yeah,
They
they're
didn't care.
just
Yes, they didn't care. Yeah.
they're
So-
self-interested
there was
only, and
Dustin Rhodes was back there and he was like, brother. And I'm like, yeah, brother. He was like, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Good luck.
So, you know, I'm paying for me and Shark Boy and Abyss to go to the strip clubs.
Yeah, man. Like we've had this recently. This was our beef with Portland. No one does like research. Like we had people come on the show and they didn't do research on how we are and how our interview style is.
Yeah.
And they had their manager call message us and say that they didn't want the episode to be put out because of how it went.
Okay.
And I'm like, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. You're nobody anyway. It doesn't bother me any. But the point behind it was you should have done a little bit of research on us. We had to do research on you guys. Why couldn't you? You know, they contacted us to do this show. So I was like, you know,
their
fuck 'em.
loss, not yours.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't put them over if I mentioned them.
Oh, that's why I'm not saying who they are, but you know, I'm just like, you're just saying the fact that we were talking about the nobodies. That's what they is. They is nobody.
yeah, you wouldn't know them. They're new and shitty.
Yeah, they played 2 shows their whole career so far.
All right, well then they're lost. They're idiots.
But anyway,
Right.
fuck them. But
All
what I'm
right.
saying is, the only reason I brought that up is because you were saying, like, you know, you've done this before and you were in your past, and no one would go back and actually go research that. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
didn't
same
care.
with us.
They just thought I was an outsider.
Fuck them.
And the last time I checked, there's a couple outsiders named Hall and Nash that did pretty good, brother.
Yeah, buddy, you know that's right.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, my favorite wrestling story of all time, and it's not even a wrestling story, I don't think, but I guess it is. So I'm the Boca Raton cruiserweight champion of the world.
Hell yeah, you are.
Hell
And,
yeah.
So I brought my fiance to one of the shows, and so Matthew, the owner of Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, he's class act. I mean, he's probably the best promoter I've ever worked for in my entire life. So amazing. And so the night before, he has it like takes us to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, all the boys, or just somewhere fucking awesome every fucking time. And so we go out the night before, and I had my fiance, and we're hanging out, and it's me and my fiance and Brutus Beefcake and a couple of other boys, and I was like and me and my fiance were all, I'm all like, let me tell you something, brother. That's how we start our conversation.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was like, Brutus, what's the heat with you and fucking Knobs, dude? What's going on? He goes, let me tell you something, brother. And my fiance, she's like, oh my God, they say the words. Like, they really say it.
They really do this.
Well, back in the day, they all did. I swear to God.
Yeah. I mean, that was their
he
thing.
Literally started the story with, let me tell you something, brother.
That's fucking brilliant, man.
So that's my favorite wrestling story of all.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite.
He calls him the Scissor Man.
Oh yeah. One of my favorites is I had booked what's his God damn it, Hacksaw Jim Duggan at one of the conventions.
He loves Pikachu.
Oh, he's such a nice dude, man. And we were hanging out, and he goes,
obnoxiously loves Pikachu for me. It's a lot.
He said, "Hey, brother." I said, "What?" He goes, "You want to go smoke some weed?" I was like, "No, I'm good, man. I'm good." And my buddy was like, "You did not go smoke weed with Hacksaw Jim Duggan." I was like, "No, man." He goes, "Why the fuck not?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't smoke. I was just hanging out with him. He was sitting there and he was smoking. We were just bullshitting. It was great." He's a great guy. Great guy.
Here's let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. How you doing there, young lady?
Hey. Hi.
Let me tell you
this is just I gotta go, boys.
Well, speaking of which, man, I don't want to keep you much longer, man, but before we get out of here, two things. One, I'd like you to tell everybody out there where they can find you, where they can like your social media shit, all that good stuff, man. Like just so they can get you on there.
Yeah, JonnyFairPlay.com, no H in Johnny. It's JONNY FAIRPLAY. JonnyFairPlay.com has links to everything. I do I have a podcast network, Reality After Show. Go to realityaftershow.com. We cover Survivor, Big Brother, The Challenge, everything. We have a Temptation Island podcast coming up. We cover the traders, everything. So if you just want to go straight to the YouTube, just go to youtube.com/aftershow. That's all that stuff. And to see me live, go to survivortix.com. That's survivortix.com. Baltimore, Charlotte, Cincinnati, Salt Lake City, New York, Nashville. We're winding up the tour, Survivor 50. It's a lot of fun. We have special guests at all those. And I'm back in Boca Raton, I think August, Summer Smash. I will be defending this. I don't even know who I threw out a couple I've beaten the best. I mean, is there anyone even left for me to beat?
Matt Robin, right there. There he is. Cinnamon Matt.
Yep.
Cinnamon Matt.
Never drew a dime, brother. Oh my God!
Fair.
I'll end with this story. I think so. So I'm in Tampa, and it's Mr. Perfect's driving. Valentine's in the passenger seat. Now I'm in the back seat, and we're going to Ybor City to go hit the bars. And a larger woman walks in front of the car as we're going into the parking area, and Mr. Perfect goes, "Ugh, I could fuck that at home." And I look at Greg and go, "It doesn't sound like Mrs. Perfect to me." For the record, Mr. Perfect dosed me that night, and I literally woke up 20 hours later.
Jesus, dude. That is a hell of a story, bro.
Yeah.
God
The good old days.
Yeah.
Little halcyon in the drink. Perfect was the king of he'd stink palm you. So like
really?
he hated fans so much, just hated fucking fans. He was like, oh, I hate fucking talking to him and they all want to shake. So if it was a group of them, he just wipe his fucking ass with his hand and fucking stink palm you. That was his fucking
so bad, dude. So bad.
That's disgusting.
I need to work that into the repertoire. I feel
you do.
On the tour.
You do. That's awesome.
Oh God!
Because it doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't. It's amazing how long that lasts. You're like, what the fuck did I do? What is this?
What's
like
eating ass earlier?
Did I pick up after a dog?
I don't remember eating ass.
Like what was it? The movie Ready to Rumble when he was fucking with the drink and he brought it up to the guy's face. He's like, here, smell this, and he's like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Amazing.
There, yeah. So they probably got that from Mr. Perfect.
Probably
because they were talking with Canyon and Hurricane were helping with that. And I wouldn't be shocked. Why I would imagine that Hurricane and Canyon saw Perfect do that back then, but he probably did it to them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably he's like fucking with them. Yeah.
To the new guy.
So good. So good.
Good stuff. Good shit, brother.
Johnny, appreciate you coming on, dude. Seriously, it was one of my favorite episodes we've done in a long time.
Who knew?
Absolutely.
It was good. It was great.
Matthew's just like, I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. This is an enjoyable fucking
No,
guy.
I knew. I Googled like a motherfucker, all right?
I told him, I said I got
like
this
a
guy from
motherfucker.
Survivor coming on, and he's like, who? I was like, Johnny FairPlay. He goes, man,
I didn't know you from
the fuck is
Survivor.
that?
I knew you from wrestling.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Like, but hearing about it, like reading PWI and stuff like that, but not later stuff. And I knew you from that, but I didn't know like specific.
PWI mentioned me for a few months. I had a good little run.
Yeah.
Every fucking guy that was talking to whatever sheet was fucking like, it was so funny because I knew the guys that were burying me, and half the guys that were burying me were not my friends, and the other half were my friends. And I called and I'm like, oh yeah, brother, I'm buried.
I got you, dude. Don't worry.
That's the point.
Minister was burying me to Wade Keller, and I'm just like, dude, like literally, I can quote our conversation, like, oh yeah, that was me, brother. You are aware that I put you over when because it was great. We were at Hooters one night after the show. It was like me, Dixie, Jeremy Borash, and Jeff Jarrett. And my phone rang, and Jeff Jarrett was like, who's that, Dave Meltzer? I'm like, no, you talk to Meltzer. I talked to Jason Powell and Wade Keller. And Dixie, like she had bug eyes, Jeff had bug eyes, and then of course Jeremy Boras did Furley eyes. and he was like,
that's a little
Dixie was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm here to put the product over. I don't bury guys. I just say the positive stuff. And if you look at the fucking positive stuff that comes out about TNA, that's for me. So if you're looking for negative stuff, maybe look at this motherfucker. And then I got up and walked away.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So Jeff Jarrett did not like me. I did not like Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, I think he was ridiculous. I think he's a redneck, and I think he's beyond unprofessional.
He seems like he'd be an asshole. Like really. I mean, I don't know him, but
I think he's short-sighted. I think I watched this podcast. Like someone asked him about me, and like everything he said was a fucking lie. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, if you didn't like me, that's fine. I don't care. But don't say I was hard to work with. Like someone's hard to work with when their contract says one bump a year, 6 months, and then they take up fucking spinning power bomb. A fucking press slam off the top rope to the fucking floor and a Styles Clash in three out of 4 weeks. How is that fucking unprofessional? So, and Dutch
Yeah.
Mantel's an asshole too. Fuck him too.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's just lies. I mean, like maybe they just don't remember it correctly. But dude, I am nothing but a fucking
A lot of
team
head
player,
injuries.
and all I fucking do is try to fucking help. So
Yeah.
this conversation right
Yeah.
here. How do you think I was back there being a fucking diva?
Fuck no, dude. Not even. If you
Absolutely.
were a diva, you wouldn't have
Matthew,
done
you're
the show.
a wrestler, and you've heard these conversations I just had. How do you think I was sitting there going, "Oh no, no, no"? Do you think that ever fucking
No, it doesn't seem
exited
like
my
it to
mouth?
me. That's all at all.
No,
No, I would from now. No, you don't seem the type for sure.
dude. Well, okay. Well, if I am, then why the fuck did I do
But-
it? It wasn't like I was like, no.
But
okay,
like I
you got-
said, those guys are just driven by ego, especially the higher up ones, and they're gonna do their best. Anybody who gets a better
protect my
pop than
spot,
them,
brother.
or anybody who
Yep. That's what it is.
Exactly. That's
Exactly.
why I
I'm
liked
just here to fucking
Ekmo
elevate.
or
Elevate.
Umaga so
That's
much,
it.
man. He wasn't like that. Yep.
Just
That's why I
just
like Ekmo
elevate.
so
That's
much.
all.
He would come out there and kick our asses, but man, he would make sure he kicked your ass every night and you got your spot in every night. You know what I mean? And so he made you look good while he would come out there and choke twice in a row and stuff like that. But that's how I learned. But he never like drug anybody down. Even we had a guy named the body Joe. No, was it? Damn it, the Body Barrett was his name, but he had a first name too. But he would come out there and he would say everybody's the shits. Well, I went unfocused for a minute. Anyway, he'd say everybody's the shits, and then he would go out there and kick your ass, like chop, all that shit. But he
I would tell
always
everybody
drag
that
people
everybody's
down.
the shit, but I'm just
Hated it.
busting
Joey
balls.
Body Bear does it.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
I
about
would-
in the back, telling the promoters.
I
and
would
shit
I
like
would say that in the back too, but like I was kidding. Like I'm just like everybody's a shit. You know, like
yeah.
maybe I'm an acquired taste. So, but no, like I love
Yeah.
busting. Like I mean, my friend, if I can bust balls with a fucking 5'6", 140-pound guy, and you know,
Yeah.
and I'm extremely confident in that. The fact that I can bust balls with a 6'4", 300-pound guy and be like, you get it, right? Because
Yeah.
look,
Right.
Ribbing
I'm
is
5'8",
different.
one.
Ribbing
like,
is one thing.
yeah. I'm a ball,
you know-
I'm a ball buster, but I'm not. I'm a ball buster and a braggart, but at the same time, like it's all at work.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So and you know, and if we're
100%, bro.
boys, we're boys. But if we're not boys, and apparently for a lot of these motherfuckers, we weren't boys. Great. But you know what? I get a BRCW. Matt Riddle's first fucking motherfucker that runs up to me when I get to fucking BRCW is Matt Riddle going, "What's up, motherfucker? Let's fucking go."
That's fucking
Oh,
cool,
yeah?
man.
I
That's
heard-
cool.
Yeah.
I
So
heard
Matt
he
Riddle,
was, he
I'm just
started
like, dude, can we have a match for the cruiserweight belt and I fucking beat you? He goes, yes, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm like, sounds great, let's go.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's awesome,
Hell
dude.
yeah,
that is
man.
fucking
That's
great,
awesome.
man.
So yeah, no, it's just disheartening because like that was my dream, and I'm a huge believer in fate and doing everything, you know, blah 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 blah. Like I like, you know, I'm happy with the AJ stuff and the Urlacher thing. Like I won an ESPY award, so that's kind of cool. Best non-sport
Nice.
sports moment of the year, which is so crazy now because now wrestling's a sport on ESPN, but it wasn't then. Anyway,
Yeah.
the only thing, like you know, like it's just like, hey, would you have done anything different on Survivor? I'm like, no, everything worked out the way it's supposed to. I'm happy. You know, I've made my $1 million and then some. I'm very good there, but I kind of wish I'd gone to WWE instead of TNA.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think that I think if I had gotten there, and I think there would have been the same jealousy. But I think there would have been at that time, I had enough friends there that I'd hung out with over the years. Because whenever they came through LA, like we'd all go to the Viper Room and shit and do all those things.
Yeah.
I feel like I had enough friends there that they would have been like, no, this dude's cool. Like this
Yeah.
he's paid his dues.
And-
He's He's not a fucking outsider. He's just giving us the rub, and we're giving him the rub, brother.
Right.
And WWE works with celebrities on a regular basis. So they would have had that kind of built into them to where you wouldn't have been treated as bad. They still
they didn't allow that
like
in
those
WWE.
jealousy
But I wasn't looking like I wanted to be a full-time WWE or TNA guy. That's why I chose TNA over, because they were like, we'll give you 2 years versus 8 months. I'm like, oh, do they not believe in me enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you took the long time, and I would have done the same thing. Even
No,
though
my wallet said 300,000 is greher than 80,000. Is what
that too.
It was 80,000. It was 4 months.
I think the only reason I think you should have chosen WWE is because I think you could have gotten on there and you could have shown them what you're worth, and then you could have kept going.
Oh, it would have Logan
You know what
Paul.
I mean? And I think they would have used
100%.
you better. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, I would have Logan Paul. Like, no,
he was already a rich motherfucker. So
yeah. So no, that's my only regret. So no, I should have. But whatever. It's fine. Everything worked out. Did you see my smoke show fiance coming here?
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. You know,
you're on top of the world, brother.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah. I'm getting there. At 42,
right.
I'm gonna get there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm coming down to New Orleans. I'm doing a Comic-Con.
Yes. We're gonna get him down here. We're gonna have him. Fuck, dude. We can, if I can get a big enough booth. Fuck, we'll just have you at our booth too. You know, like set
you
it
do
up.
the River City Comic-Con? Is that down there?
River City? No, that's not down here. No, we do. The big ones down here are like Fan Expo. There's a Galaxy Comic down here.
Fan Expo's the other ones.
There's a few other ones.
Yeah. All right, hit me up.
I will, dude. Well, Mr. FairPlay, thank you so much for doing this fucking show and coming on. And look, I will put this out there. You are always welcome.
ASAP. They got to get to the venue. I'm going to be in Baltimore this Wednesday.
That's
so
right.
Get it
it's
out
going,
now.
This motherfucker is going to go up in a day. So I already talked to the guys and told them we could edit it, put it together.
Absolutely.
So
there we go.
Again, guys, thank you for coming. I was your host, Wayne.
I am J. Matthew Robin, the beast from the east, even though I'm from the south, and the king of fucking things, baby. And thank you once again to our very good friend, Jonny FairPlay.
That's right.
I'm Jonny FairPlay, reality TV icon, Survivor Hall of Famer, and star of Peacock's #1 spring hit, House of Villains, Season 1.
That's what I'm talking about. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, remember to keep it metal!
I just want to go home. That's it. I don't understand the rules here. I want to go home.
Are you talking with such sweet sorrow?
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama. Okay then. That's it. Get the fuck out.
Ari, I love you. Bye-bye.